I mean, the one that stands out to me growing up was the hook hand story. You know that one? The killer that's on the loose, and you got the couple that are making out in a car, and then the boyfriend goes to investigate, or he needs to piss, or they break down, and then the boyfriend disappears, and then she's like scared, and she drives all the way home, leaves her boyfriend. Nice, thanks for that.
Logic.
And then when she gets out of the car, she sees a bloody hook hand on the door.
I think that version, because we had this chat before, we used to have one at school where
I've heard of this.
there's a boyfriend and girlfriend, and then he could hear some tapping.
Yeah.
So he goes out to find out what it is, and then the tapping goes, and then she's waiting, and then about 10 minutes later, you can hear tapping on the roof.
Yeah.
So then she looks out, and then it's like an old woman, like witch type, with his head on a stick, tapping it.
Oh, so I've heard a slightly different version.
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't. That last bit was different.
Yeah. So that's the thing about urban legends. They do vary. Like I've heard that he goes out to investigate, and then the tapping returns, and she gets out because she's like, "What the fuck is that? I'm scared." And then it's him hanging from a tree, and it's his feet hitting the roof of the car.
Oh, see.
Horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, they
how the tapping changes.
This is it.
Yeah.
There are many ways.
And it's Patrick's from JJB Sports.
Lightly tapping the roof of the car.
Yeah. Fucking beautiful.
He's got great
JJB
touch.
bag.
They were like shiny plastic
Maybe they've sponsored us. Maybe they're coming back.
in a big
Patrick.
way.
Oh,
Like Le Coq de Sportif. They're an urban legend now.
Gola.
But yeah, that one's called The Hook or The Hook Man.
Okay.
It's an urban legend about a killer with a pirate-like hook for a hand attacking a couple in a parked car. In many versions of the story, the killer is typically portrayed as a faceless, silhouetted old man wearing a raincoat and a rain hat that conceals most of his features, especially his face. The story is thought to date from at least the mid-1950s and gained significant attention when it was reprinted in an advice column, Dear Abby, in 1960. It has since become a morality archetype in popular culture and has been referenced in various horror films. So if you think about when this originated, 1950s America, in Hollywood movies, you have like the stereotype of like, you know, boy meets girl, goes on a date, goes to like the fucking Kissing Creek or some shit.
Open
Do you know what I mean?
cinema.
Yeah. And so what I'm thinking is
Creek.
So what I'm thinking is, you know, was this the parents being like, oh, did you hear about, to stop their
them.
daughter going up
Yeah.
there or whatever, you know? Or did it actually fucking happen? Well, apparently the origin is not entirely known, although folklore historians says the story circulated in, let's say, 1950s America, and it was adapted into a story. So I reckon that I'm right with that one. Do you know what I mean? Parents scaring their kids, no internet. Nothing, you know, so it's just like hearsay.
Yeah, that's the thing about all these tales.
Yeah.
Is that back in the day, like we got told stuff, and you were like, you didn't know.
Exactly.
You couldn't check it.
Exactly.
Like, it could. We'd go down the lanes, and I'd always be a little bit worried. Like,
Yeah.
if there is a fucking witch down here that.
Yeah.
You know, there wasn't, because I fucking Googled it when I was 24.
Yeah.
Do they still use a hook? What was that all about? The hook hand, was that from Captain Hook, or was that an actual thing?
Just pirate reference.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Ben, bring that up. But do
Obviously,
pirates actually
I know
use hooks?
they have prosthetic. I don't know how you say it, but
Yeah, they're getting fucking advanced.
That's what I mean,
now. Have
yeah,
you seen them? They're
but
like fucking robot hands and shit.
Yeah, I think.
was the hook a thing?
I think back in the day, like, because the wood loose hands and stuff.
Yeah.
Could you choose?
Well, no,
I'd have a hammer.
It was so.
Yeah.
But
I'd have a hammer.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
It was more to like
What?
grab
Shopping.
stuff. Just fucking. Do you know what I mean? There wasn't much to.
With a hammer.
Sorry, just imagine someone with a Woolworths bag on a hook.
That's what I'm saying.
fucking-
That's what you.
jeez.
That's really all you could pick up in it, a bag.
Maybe if
Yeah.
their gun. Just,
Yeah. Oh,
I'd have a
dear.
hammer on there, wouldn't you? I'd be a
It would be-
fucking.
there are more useful.
Imagine being like-
Well, you
Have
just
some
like,
meats, all right.
just fucking detach it, screw on
I don't
something.
know.
Yeah.
Just instead of
drill.
holding a hammer, you just use your hand. Be amazing.
Yeah, that is true. And you got the other side, haven't you? If you like turn your wrist, you can
Oh
pull
yeah.
shit out. You've
You'd
got
be
a point,
hired.
mate.
You would be hired.
You've got a
definitely.
point, mate. You'd be
a
straight on the
fucking
building site.
great-
I'd have a
Oh,
I'd have
yeah.
a double hook.
Oh,
Like that.
nice.
Nice.
Just call yourself Fang.
I'd be like,
They call me Fang. Why? And you'd be really good at doing like quotation marks.
Whatever.
He said.
Yeah, the double hook.
Oh dear. Oh man,
What else could
did we
you
get
have?
to the
Let
bottom
us
of the
know in the
hook?
comments. What would you have?
Yeah, what would you? If you had a hook for a hand, what would your nickname be?
Apparently it's
Swiss Army hand.
something that Hollywood exaggerated. So,
So there was never any pirates with hooks
no,
or peg
no.
legs.
Peg legs, I think, was more common, but yeah, I think it's
What the
more...
fuck are they doing on them boats, man? You know what I mean? Why are they losing limbs?
Yeah.
Plundering.
Plundering, raping and pillaging, losing legs. So there's nothing to it, nah?
Comes with the territory.
I'll
Man.
have to look deeper into it.
No
It's not
worries, get back to
on the
us
surface.
before the end of the episode.
Yeah, will do.
Scratch the surface, Ben, dig deeper. But yeah, it's other tales. Just stay on this one for a minute. Other tales have the woman leaving the car, where her date doesn't come back, only to see his mutilated body. So she actually finds him. This is actually linked to the one that to the fucking tap.
Oh, okay.
So that's actually a variation of this story. So she either finds him mutilated, or on the car roof, or nailed to a tree, or just a few short stops away.
How do you think he got nailed to the tree? Hammerman! Came in! Boom!
That's it. It wasn't a hook.
How's
this
he
whole
hammering?
time.
Yeah, how's he hammering with a hook?
Hammerman.
Hammerman.
Stop. Hammer time. Straight to that tree.
Okay, yeah,
Fucking
it is fictional. pretty
It's
much.
fictional.
Yeah, so rich people who probably weren't pirates, they had enough. Well, if you're
Probably won't.
well, like rich and like
To be
fluent
fair,
people,
they had
affluent
boats.
people.
They had boats and they were crooks.
Yeah. But they would use prosthetic things to make it look more pleasing if they had like amputation. But pirates usually didn't actually have it, and it was something that was fictional in books.
Yeah. I mean, when you got a movie
Got
called
it.
Hook,
Yeah.
you need a guy.
Oh, so posh, the posh people had like things.
Yeah, so like people with money and stuff. But that's
Yeah.
not saying pirates weren't posh people, were they? They were just.
Don't worry about
Hey.
offending pirates, but
I'm not.
they can't cancel
worried
us.
about it.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'm more worried about offending the posh people
Oh, this is it.
because now they're pirates.
They watch the pod.
I am the captain now.
You'll probably get more pirates watching this than posh people.
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
posh people, the rich
The
people
posh
had
people.
better.
Like, there's a little group.
Yeah.
We're the posh people.
They
If
had.
you are posh and rich, though, we have got some really nice merch coming out soon. So keep your eyes peeled.
No
Yeah.
prosthetics though. We ain't got any
Organic. Just saying. Do you know what I mean?
There's the hook.
Yeah, hooking them in.
There
You know
we
what I mean? But yeah, that was the hook.